once again, Dan Snyder's back in the news. The Commanders are back in the news for all the wrong reasons. DCAG files a lawsuit. Daniel Snyder, Roger Goodell, Washington Commanders, and the NFL. A civil suit for consumer, basically, I think consumer malpractice. In a nutshell, saying that Dan Snyder told everyone, rest assured, everything is okay. We are changing. This stuff is no longer, we got rid of the bad apples. We are doing our due diligence to get a better quality of life, a better work experience when you're working for the Washington Commanders. All the bad apples have been ridden out. We have, engaged in safe work environment, no more of this harassment, la-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, this thing was built up because the Attorney General for D.C. Attorney General, who's actually been elected out, he got voted out, said that, the way Daniel Snyder framed his organization, it was hurtful to the citizens of Washington, D.C. I know there was a question in regards to, well, how can he, D.C., I mean, they're operating in Maryland and Virginia. So how did D.C. come into play? Well, with this law, I guess this is a federal law or D.C. law, whatever it is that if you mislead consumers who are buying merchandise or maybe even tickets or anything far as, retail or sale or whatever, and the customers are led to believe that the organization is solid, that there's no more scandal, that everything going forward, in the past where it was all on the up and up. And so by their investigation, they came up with 8 years investigating the stuff that goes back as far as 8 years. And they're saying that, well, you lied to us, dude. You lied to us, Mr. Snyder. You lied to us, Mr. Goodell. You lied to us, NFL. You said you was handling these things. You was on top of it. And lo and behold, by our investigation, by us talking to certain witnesses, we found out they were being intimidated, being discouraged to come forward, being basically stalked, threatened, and everything else under the sun, I guess, as far as his investigation. So once again, never a boring time around here. This organization is wrapped up in scandal. I wish it wasn't that way. No one's talking about the game that we're playing Monday night against the Philadelphia Eagles. Everyone's talking about this. So another distraction. Even Benjamin St. Just on the French language station or media outlet said that since he's been here, it's been a black cloud over the organization. And it does, in a nutshell, I'm paraphrasing, it's hard to deal with at times. You're human. Everything is one thing after another. You're just trying to do your job to come and practice and get your workout and process, what you have to do as far as the game plan. But there's always questions in regards to the organization's doings and wrongdoings and stuff like that. So I can understand that these guys are young. They're on social media. They might tell you we block that out, but it's impossible to block it out. They got cell phones. They pick up things. They got friends to ask them about this stuff. So it's very sad. It's very annoying. It's never about football. It's always about other things outside of the football realm. And we got a big game against the Philadelphia Eagles coming up on Monday night. The undefeated Philadelphia Eagles, a division game. Yet all the headlines are about lawsuits and sell of the team and, this, that, and the third. So once again, here we are. So there's a suit going on. He filed a lawsuit. He threw a press conference. I didn't understand why he had to have a press conference about it, and build it up like this was some criminal news that were going to be, come out. But it's a civil suit. So one thing this could do, though, by him suing the NFL and Roger Goodell, could this possibly throw a snag in a stadium being built in D.C.? Do the NFL want to do business with Washington, D.C. based on this civil suit? Something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. So it's crazy, man. You can never go a day without any type of scandal in this town. It's crazy. But the big press conference, I get it. I mean, I know you want to get your name out there. I know you're leaving office and you've been voted out, but did you have to go through the dramatics? 1:00 press conference and you don't start till 1:20 Eastern Standard Time? Time is money in this town. People got things to do. So that's it for me. Thank you for checking in. We'll see you soon.